Luke Humphries, and these quarterfinals have got better and better and better. Can this one live up to what we've just seen between Jan van Veen and the world champion Luke Littler? They've met plenty of times, these two, and there's not a lot between them. The Iceman, he's been in great form, averaged over a ton in beating Toilo in round one, averaging just short of 98 over the last 12 months. These two met in the Grand Slam of Darts semi-finals when Luke Humphries came out on top in an epic to win 16-13. It's only a race to 6 here, but Humphries, who was also in decent form against Asamoto in round one, and he's averaging just short of 99, the world number 2, looking to add to his 2 World Series of Darts wins. Gerwyn Price has had 4 so far, but he's a 2-time former World Series of Darts finals winner. Well, what a night it's been in Danton. Well, the makeup of this one looks good as well for another brilliant quarter-final.
Yeah, it's certainly got to follow what we saw there from Littler and Van Veen with an extraordinary comeback from the world champion.
First leg, Gerwyn to throw first.
These two are perfectly capable of producing high-quality, high-pressure darts, and certainly the crowd here is behind Gerwyn Price, judging by the roar that accompanied his emergence through the tunnel at the side of the stage. But it is very close, as Mark rightly says, 14-12 in the head-to-head records, marginally in favour of Humphries.
Troublous visit apiece to open things up, but Gerwyn Price
90.
Scored really well at that 170 big fish finish as well last night.
I would argue he looked the
44.
best of the PDC Elite Stars last night in that first round against the Asian players. Thought he looked really
96.
together, all parts of his game. But here's a world champion he's facing, who always seems like Luke Humphries has got a point to prove, despite being number 2 in the world.
Yeah, he comes into it. It's the reigning Masters and Premier League champion who'll be defending his title at the Masters later on this month. But first up, wants success here in Saudi Arabia.
58.
At the moment, he's not quite feeling it. Cool hand. Needs a hot hand here at the start of this one.
81.
Yeah, neither player getting off to a flyer. It's more like it from Luke.
140. Going to require 108.
So for the first leg. Hits the treble 17, double top.
Yeah,
beautifully done after a scrappy start.
Second leg, Luke to throw first. Gave it.
Suddenly Price pops in a 108 and he's off and running.
95.
You mentioned he had that big fish last night, and he started off in good form here. He was 6 of 10 yesterday. It was a really strong all-round performance, scoring and the doubling as well.
39.
You'd argue that given the success that Humphries has had, as Price has dropped to dart here, watch him just stick this one in the red bit for a first maximum. There you go, done that before, hasn't he? What's the delight of the crowd here? But I'd say that Humphries' 2 wins in 18 World Series events is a little bit light by his standards.
That's true. He won the title in New York last year against Aspinall. There's another 180 for Price. Down to 41 after just 9 darts.
Going to require 41.
Well, surely you can take this out. Tops again.
31.
Well, he may be back. The big fish is lurking there. But it won't go.
81. Go and you require.
This could get a little bit squeaky. No, it won't. Straight at it, straight in it. It's a 2-0 lead for Gerwyn Price. Against Humphries, who at the moment is struggling. But Price picking up where he left off. Interesting, we saw yesterday Nathan Aspinall play so well. He came out and played well again tonight. We've seen the same from Price.
Yeah, Toilo didn't get a leg off the Iceman yesterday.
99.
Quite finding the cover on the treble 19s. So Gerwyn, who has won 4 World Series of Darts events, most recently in Poland last year, now finds himself under a bit of pressure as Humphries pops in his first maximum of this quarter-final.
Yeah, what that last game between Van Veen and Littler showed, that an early lead means nothing. Even in a race to 6, these games fluctuate so violently at times. And we all know they're capable of brilliance. And now it's Humphries who's putting the Price through under some pressure. What can Price come back with? Well, this is looking pretty good. In fact, that's magnificent. A 174 to leave 75.
Bullseye for Luke Humphries. Just dipped below as he showed. Just under pitch. And Price is back in. Double 12 required for 3-0. Yes, it's there. Little mini yelp from the Iceman. But as Mark's just referred to, he's now in the same position that Jan van Veen was on that stage just a few minutes ago. And look how that turned out for him. Can he push through this advantage and go further clear?
100.
We'll be hoping that Luke Humphries doesn't do a Luke Littler and go on an absolute burst of power scoring. Well, at the moment, it's just not happening for Cool Hand. He cannot find the big treble combinations. Price in again in the red bit, but disappointed not to follow.
95.
I think Price's exit from the World Championship, as early as it was, and the manner in which he went out to Wesley Plaisir was arguably one of the biggest surprises at Alexandra Palace last month. We were all expecting great things of Gezi.
96.
Just relit the fire under him after that early exit to get 2026 off to the best possible start.
140.
He admitted he was hungry to become the first winner here in Riyadh.
43.
Might that visit back again. 64 then for Humphries for a first leg on the board. That's a nice first start. Needs double 8. Doesn't find it. That's 3 darts he's had at a double in this match, and he's missed them all.
But he's rescued by Price's miss at the treble 19.
16.
So to get a leg on the board here, it's not really a marker. That is. And there you go. 3-1 the score. And a hold of throw for Cool Hand.
140.
He's all about his record, Mark. Luke Humphries in the World Series of Darts. He's made a couple of World Series of Darts final events.
134.
Lost to Rob Cross and Dirk van Duijvenbode in those events.
87.
He beat Gerwyn Price in the World Grand Prix final 3 years ago by 5 sets to 2.
97.
Right, Humphries then from 270. Got 2 visits at it. He's got to get a treble here, and he can't find one, so he hands the advantage back to Gerwyn Price. What's the layout looking like here? He too needs a treble, and he finds one with the last start. That puts him in with a great shot of re-establishing that 3-leg lead.
140. Going to require 82
then. Bullseye. Yes, green bit, 17. That leaves tops for 4-1. 4 short of the target, so Humphries is going to get a go here.
Treble 18 hit, double 8, 4-3-2. Nicely done. Clutch finish from Humphries to get back within the leg. And crucially, that's a break of throw as well. And starts leg number 6 with a maximum. Back comes Gerwyn.
140.
Well, did you take that Price after that opening max? Had a bit of a mess of getting his darts out of the board, the Welshman. No follow-up trebles for Humphries.
58.
So despite the opening max, Price with a 2 treble salvo of his own here. He's not going to get a treble. Nervy times after a blistering start from Price. He knows sweating might be getting drawn back level.
96.
Still both averaging in the early 90s.
$140.
Bit of pressure then on Humphries. 167 will have to be taken out in 2 visits.
431. Go when you require.
It's a great setup though, isn't it? Really good, because Price is not going to get the 161.
81.
Right, 36 for a level game that at 3-0 looked highly improbable. Double 18 the target. Moves the wire. Oh, that is a disaster. That is a disaster for Humphries, and it leaves the door on for Gerwyn Price.
Well, he's going to get 1 dart to double only, Gerwyn Price. How much of that bed can he see? Shifts to the right.
40.
Misses the opportunity, so Humphries back in.
Well, he's missed twice in the last 2 legs, and twice Humphries has made him pay, and it is all level at 3 legs apiece. We're back on throw here. Race to 6. Winner of this one takes on Luke Littler in the semi-finals here in Riyadh. Michael van Gerwen against Nathan Aspinall will be our opening semi-final. That's on next. And only 58 for Price. This game is turning in front of our very eyes.
What were you saying about what happened in the last game? Darting deja vu again. But a maximum for Price at an important moment.
68.
Oh, he needed that. Needed that just to keep his nose in front. But he's not down to a finish. What can Humphries do to pressurise? Another treble 20 would have been a big help. Just on the tail of Gerwyn Price.
Finally poised this match. And again, the last start treble comes to the aid, this time of the Welshman. What can Humphries set up from here?
97. Go when you require. 97.
97 plays 96, but it's the Welshman first in. Needs a treble, finds it. Brilliant dart, double 12. Yeah. And that is magnificent from Gerwyn Price, who has asked the question, and he came up with the answer. He's back in front at 4-3.
100.
Oh, he liked it.
$81.
So Humphries, 12 TV titles to his name, 39 PDC titles in all.
100.
Reigning Premier League champion, let's not forget, Luke Humphries. He'll be defending that title over the next few months, looking to get to the London finals in May.
100.
Non-finish then for Humphries. But he's going to be handy here.
101.
Leaves 64, and he'll be back for that with Price. Even a max here. You'd still have Humphries as favourite. Can he find another treble? No, he can't. So 64 then for a level game. Luke Humphries, 16s. So he'll have to hit 16 for Tops now. Tops, 1 dart in hand, and he misses. Price gets an opportunity to go 2 up.
All went wrong there very, very quickly.
60. Legal required, 20.
Well, that was not what the doctor ordered, so Humphries back in for 2 10s.
Gets on the 8
4-4 it is. Effectively a 3-leg contest now, Mark, from this point.
Yeah, it certainly is. Going down to the wire.
58.
Gerwyn Price, remember, was 3-0 up. He was 4-3 up. But now we're level after 8.
100.
And a steady ton gives Humphries a slight advantage at the top of the 9th leg here. And Gerwyn Price is going to have to dig deep. But he can't find a big treble.
96.
Well, both these players capable of real high-quality stuff when the pressure's on. But their averages are still just over 90, not where they would want them to be.
84.
Big treble 19 hit then by Humphries just to keep himself marginally ahead.
All about leaving a finish here. He's got to be careful.
66.
Well, that was a poor dart. That was a poor choice from Gerwyn Price. And he, even had he hit a single 20, wouldn't have left a finish. He's had a bit of a malfunction there, Gerwyn Price. Humphries, he's down to finishing range. And will only need potentially one treble to get a shot at the bull.
96.
Right, this is a big visit, possibly the biggest of the match. 19s, he's got the treble. Can't follow it in.
89. Going to require
right, here we go, 82 then to go in front.
Bull is missed. Down for 17. To leave double top for 5-4.
62.
No.
They require 40.
Same for Humphries. Same result. How about double 10 then?
Yeah,
it's there. And a break of throw suddenly puts Humphries on the brink.
Luke to throw first. Game.
Well, 3 times in this match, Price has had a dart at tops. 3 times he's missed it, and 3 times Luke Humphries has nicked the leg away from him. And Humphries leads for the first time here in a race to 6. Price, though, looking for answers. Finds a 4th maximum to add to a 174 earlier.
97.
Nice to have the maximum, but in the context of this leg, vital to get an early advantage. Any thoughts of a 9 now evaporates.
57.
So 40 points ahead, Price.
140.
Somehow sneaked the last 2 in the treble to get down to a finish. Price needs a ton to do the same. Switches, but doesn't find the treble. So Humphries 2 visits from here. It's all about the layup. Would want those last 2 back again.
Price won't want that one back either. Better adjustment.
125.
Great adjustment.
86.
But now 86 for the match. Treble 18 missed, 85 left. Some wayward darts lately from these 2.
Yeah, when the pressure's been on. Here we go, double 12. Likes it up in this part of the board. And that looks a friendly marker to stay in it.
Yeah.
Gerwyn Price breaks back and will have the throw. We go to a decider here in the final quarter-final. Luke Littler awaits in the semi-final. Well, that was a blown opportunity for Luke Humphries.
134.
Great response with the pressure on for Gerwyn Price, and 6/19s will help him.
96.
So who's got the right stuff to get themselves over the line here?
100.
With Luke the Nuke waiting in the last 4.
Price with the advantage of throw is making the most of it.
79.
Humphries now is chasing, and he's chasing around the board as well. This is a good start to a must-win leg. Look at this. Brilliant stuff from Price.
Definitely needs a max. He's staying up there.
140.
Just dips below, so no finish, but a chance for the match here, which won't go now. 108 left.
88.
And leaves himself on tops for the match.
Yeah, and that last start from Humphries not going in the
56.
treble afforded Price a second visit. Tops for the match.
Yeah, sure.
And tops Gerwyn Price will get it. Price has beaten cool hand Luke Humphries here in the quarterfinals in Riyadh. Humphries' wait for another World Series of Darts win will go on, but it's all smiles for Gerwyn Price. He sets up a semi-final against Luke Littler. Van Gerwen against Aspinall to come, but Price has beaten Humphries by 6 legs to 5.